Papa, yesterday we stopped there. Krishnamurti brother's death.
So we did not discuss about that. Ah, okay. So yesterday we have actually discussed about how Krishnamurti was selected or picked up by Leadbeater, and under tutelage of Anibisant, Madam Blavatsky, Master Kutumi, and Master KK, and Leadbeater, Krishnamurti was trained, and their intention was to make him a world teacher. Krishnamurti also believed that. But the only crux was Krishnamurti had no attachments with what he was enjoying all that. But he established a special bond with his brother Nitya. His full name is Nityananda. So that is the biggest problem. In Vemana's life also he had a great attachment or a bond, a deep-rooted bond with his brother's daughter. When she died, he was shocked. Many questions have arrived. His entire life became upside down, and there was nobody to give proper answer to him. In the same way, Krishnamurti's life was a big fanfare. Many people were coming, Krishnamurti traveling here and there, and he was considered a world teacher, and Krishnamurti also started believing all that. So big events used to occur, and many people used to come to Krishnamurti. Krishnamurti used to give a speech about how life is and what Theosophical Society is doing, how you can be spiritual and all that. It is more or like a cult. And people used to touch Krishnamurti's feet. And Krishnamurti enjoyed that. He used to enjoy. And people used to come and say that, I am unhealthy. Please bless me so that I will become healthy. Okay, I bless you so that you will become healthy within 3 days. Krishnamurti used to do that. And people used to come and say that because of your blessings, my life is all right. My health got better. I became wealthy and all that. Krishnamurti used to believe all that. But his attachment with Nitya continued. So today we talk about the real heartbreaking event or life-turning event in Krishnamurti's life is linked with Nitya. Because when Leadbeater picked him up in Madanapalli, he said, I can come with you, but Nitya should be with me. So Nitya also came. So if there was no Nitya, there was no Krishnamurti. Otherwise, he would have become a cult leader who used to speak their philosophy, what is liberation and all that. The Madam Blavatsky's philosophy or Anibisant philosophy. But this thing is something different. Krishnamurti first time thought about life in a different perspective because of Nitya. So we all speak about detachment, we quote philosophy, and we say usually that nothing belongs to us. People used to say that. But what happens if we lose one person whom we love the most, the beloved? Then that will be a devastating experience. So Krishnamurti had that kind of experience. So today we'll talk about not the yet to be world teacher or not the yet to be philosopher, but not the icon, but a person who loved his brother. So he never thought of leaving the order of the star. Very few people know about it, or the cult. He was enjoying. On those days, he used to bless everybody, and he started believing that he has some magical powers within. Because the situation was like that. The surroundings he was living in was very enigmatic. And whatsoever Krishnamurti has been doing, there was a person called Lady Emily. She used to write all the notes. Krishnamurti just woke up. Krishnamurti went for a walk. Krishnamurti spoke like this. Krishnamurti just now laughed. So minutes, Krishnamurti's minutes she used to write. It's a very rare thing. Very rarely that happens because he's a world teacher. He is a teacher after Buddha and Jesus. almost like a big celebrity on those days. He spoke on big, big platforms. He traveled extensively, lived in mansions, and all that. So one day, it's like Krishnamurti and Nitya was inseparable. And Nitya was also very brilliant, sharp, and what it is, protective. Nitya also used to love Krishnamurti so much. So Krishnamurti's closest people used to think that with Nitya, Krishnamurti looks very perfect. And Krishnamurti also said, without Nitya, I am nothing. In his letters, he wrote like that. It actually implies one thing, that he has developed a great bond with Nitya, as if he is absolutely inseparable with Nitya. But one day, a strange thing happened. Nitya suddenly started showing the symptoms of tuberculosis. It's called TB. Even on those days, it was the big disease, a kind of pandemic. Whosoever gets TB, people used to abandon. People used to throw them out of their villages because a lot of fear, because the antuvyadi, contagious. So on those days, TB means a kind of death sentence. There is no coming back, and there is even a doctor would not reach the TB patient to offer any medicine. If any person goes to meet a TB patient, it means he will not come again to the village. That kind of taboo. And Krishnamurti went to his teachers, Master Kutumi and KK and Ledbetter, asked a deep question for the first time. My Nitya is suffering with TB. Will he be protected by great masters? Because he used to think all that great masters and that all that thing. And he was assured by his masters that Nitya will be all right. His health will be taken care. Don't worry. And Krishnamurti trusted those people. And Krishnamurti, after believing in them, for the first time, his mind was struggling. He started praying to unknown things. Suddenly, my Nitya should be okay. Please, masters, please don't make him suffer. He should be healthy. All these things started happening. So he started, at the time he was writing a book, Krishnamurti's notebook, something like. So many things were happening, but Nitya was ill. At the time, almost Nitya was in front of Krishnamurti and he was experiencing something very unusual. So in front of Krishnamurti eyes, Nitya died. So that became a very devastating experience. And before that, people say that Krishnamurti also blessed Nitya, and now I bless you that you will survive this TB. But Nitya died. Krishnamurti for the first time realized, my blessings has no power. What happened to me? Either this is truth or that is truth. And he wrote a letter to Ledbetter. The masters had not saved him, and the promise collapsed. Whatsoever the promise made by the masters. For the first time, the belief system cracked. And Krishnamurti was devastated. And he wept uncontrollably. For the first time, he was standing face to face with the reality. That this theosophical society, this philosophy, these teachers, nothing mattered. What mattered is his mental face. And he was inconsolable. He was absolutely sad because he was absolutely attached to Nitya. He was absolutely in love with Nitya. He was absolutely in great bond with Nitya. And Nitya is gone. It means Krishnamurti's life is gone. So for the first time, Krishnamurti wrote a letter to Ledbetter that I think This organization and the philosophy we are teaching of no use. And little bit when I read that letter, he was shocked and perplexed, and he's declared that Krishnamurti, the world teacher, has gone, what it is, gone wrong. His path is changing now. It's called gone astray. Dari tappadu. So after all this, many people, there is a possibility that they can become depressed, and by thinking about the last brother, people may die, or people may scold, or people may stick to the organization because of wealth. Who cares about the truth? But in Krishnamurti's life, something remarkable and extraordinary happened. So this experience, he can become bitter, he can become sad, and he can cling to the past. He can stick to the organization, leaving the truth behind. Just one person died. What happens? He has a lot of health and all that. But Krishnamurti stuck to truth. So first time he realized from where this grief is coming, from where these tears are coming. He looked at himself for the first time. That's where this real Krishnamurti philosophy is born. And on that day, he realized and he said something very radical. When there is the ending of sorrow, there is passion. No belief, no organization, no guru, no disciple, no promise can prevent the death. And to realize the truth, you don't have to have any belief, you don't have to be a part of organization, you don't have to be a cult member, you don't have to follow a guru, or you don't have to become a disciple. No one can liberate you, only you have to liberate yourself. There is no guru and there is no disciple. There is not even a book who can give you that, which can give you that. There is no method to realization. When Krishnamurti spoke like that, all the members were shocked. What exactly he is talking about? Before he used to make some sense, now he is all speaking nonsense. He might have gone mad. And he said, I am going to abandon, raddu చేస్తున్న ఈ organization. Nothing changed. Krishnamurti was thrown out of the organization. And for the first time, he became alone. All burden gone, the big organization, the society, the members, this and that. So first time he became absolutely silent, and he spent a lot of time all alone. The only purpose of life is to look at that particular thing, what happened to in life. And he said, attachment is the cause of all sorrow. You can live here, but there is no need to have or establish any kinds of attachment. And he said upfront. That's why Krishnamurti's philosophy is very profound. Many people did not understand what exactly he said. Few people might have understood, but he stuck to his principle that he never became a guru of anybody. He never accepted anybody as his disciple. He never established any spiritual organization. He never introduced any meditation method to anybody. He never gave darshan to anybody. He never blessed anybody. He lived like ordinary man. I want to conclude by saying one thing. Once Krishnamurti was in America giving lectures to international audience. Krishnamurti, there was no introduction at all. There will be stage and people come and sit quietly. There will be a prescribed time. By 9:30 the talk will begin. By 9:29 Krishnamurti comes and sits on his chair and he starts speaking. And Krishnamurti, once he stops speaking, he just leaves. There is no interactions. He is not there to establish social friendship, socializing. No, he is there to speak the truth. You have to think. You have to understand what he said. It is not something you discuss. That is the right approach. So once a person asked Krishnamurti that, who are you? So Krishnamurti asked the same question back. Sir, you asked me, who are you? But you would have asked this question, that who am I? You should ask this question to yourself. Who am I? Why I am asking this question to the other person? First, who the hell are you? Okay, since you have asked, I'll answer who am I. So he gave this answer when he was almost 70. So many years of teaching, many years of traveling, very polished philosophy. Then he said, you asked me who am I? I am nobody, sir. A person like Krishnamurti said, I am nobody. But small people making little money, becoming experience, little success, people think they are somebody. That's thinking that you are somebody is misery. Realizing that you are nobody is bliss. I am nobody. I am sharing my nobodyness. I am doing something out of nothing. Whether I do something or I don't do something, it is nothing to do with my mental stability. While doing things, I am at peace. While not doing things, I am at peace. Peace is my true nature. So Krishnamurti's philosophy, if you really look at something like a philosophy, you won't understand. It is a way of life. Krishnamurti said many remarkable things. I can quote. Once he said, if you really understand spirituality, your each movement will have that spiritual essence. The way you walk, the way you speak, the way you sleep, the way you take bath, every movement is spiritual. There is no such thing called practicing spirituality. You can never practice spirituality because the practice itself implies time. Time implies the future because yet to be. So, to understand Krishnamurti, you have to look at the nature. So, this is what I want to convey. So, whatsoever I have said, it is of no use, but the essence you can use. We are all nobodies. If you realize that one thing, then you have understood Krishnamurti. Do million things, become successful, make a hell lot of money, do everything, but realize within that you are nobody. You are absolutely nobody. If you just die, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Nobody even think about you at least for 10 days. That much feeble life we have. So live in the moment. Don't bother about stupid things. Don't waste your time in arguments. Always learn something new. If you have something, share. Don't think about anybody. Don't think about yourself also. Think about the work you are doing, not about you. Because you are learning not because you want to become famous. You are learning because it's called art of learning. That's all. So we'll talk something about Krishnamurti's philosophy, the core philosophy of Krishnamurti. There are 3 statements. Probably we'll talk about it tomorrow. Next 15 to 20 days, I'll conclude what Krishnamurti's life and his teaching. Then we go to another master. Like that we make a playlist. So tomorrow we talk about Krishnamurti have given many statements, but their 3 statements are very important. So what are those 3 statements? What exactly he meant? How we have to perceive it? So, take care, have a wonderful day and night. Risara Savais.